used it up at Holiday Island, and it came through very well up there.
That's good. All right, Chris, are you ready then? Think so? Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Are you ready?
Yeah, it's a minute till, so I think we can get going. So. All right, I want to thank everybody for coming tonight. Want to thank again all the people that worked on the incorporation, 2-year plus effort, getting all that done through all kinds of hoops through the courts and everything. So once that was done, then we were officially a city as of March 1st of this year. But we had no officials, so we could take no actions. And that got cured on the November 5th when they had the elections. So we now have a mayor, a recorder treasurer, and city council. And we have one position that we'll have to appoint as we get things going. So now, as the city is standing up from literally nothing, there's all kinds of state laws about how things have to be tracked and done, and so we have to have ordinances and resolutions that mirror that we or govern us and have to go by. So the two things we want to do tonight is swear in the city council. I was able to go up to the courthouse just for Thanksgiving and was able to get sworn in, and then I can then swear in the city council, but couldn't the recorder treasurer. So John also went up to the courthouse and had the county clerk swear him in. So right now, again, until we do that, then we can't take any action. But once we do that action and take the oaths, then we can. So then we'll call basically a more formal meeting, and we have a number of, it's going to be a little boring, but we have a number of resolutions and a couple of ordinances to go through that we will enact tonight. And that will be the things that we can actually start going and taking actions. We can set up bank accounts. We can get things set up that we need to run then. So that's what we're going to do here. So so what I will do is just call in the order that I have them here. So if y'all will come up to the front, and we'll administer the oath. So Juliana, you will come first. Okay, let me get my specs so I can make sure I can see this. Okay, if you will raise your right hand. I, and state your name.
I, Juliana Robinson,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of Arkansas,
and the Constitution of the State of Arkansas,
and I will faithfully discharge the duties of the office
and I will faithfully discharge the duties of the office
of the council member for the city of Diamond Head,
of the council member for the city of Diamond Head,
upon which I am about to enter.
upon which I am about to enter.
You are official. If you will sign that, because we have to get these back. Okay. Patty, gotta get it back from Patty McCord. Raise your right hand. I state your name.
I, Patty McCord,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of Arkansas,
and the Constitution of the State of Arkansas,
and that I will faithfully discharge the duties
and I will faithfully discharge the duties
of the office of council member for the city of Diamond Head,
of the office of council member of the city of Diamond Head,
upon which I am about to enter.
upon which I am about to enter.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Melanie Landrum. I state your name.
I, Melanie Landrum,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of Arkansas,
and the Constitution of the State of Arkansas,
and that I will faithfully discharge the duties
and I will faithfully discharge the duties
of the office of council member for the city of Diamond Head,
of office of council member for the city of Diamond Head,
upon which I am about to enter.
upon which I'm about to enter.
Shane Landis. All right. Raise your right hand. I state your name.
Shane Landis,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of Arkansas,
and the Constitution of the State of Arkansas.
and that I will faithfully discharge
I will faithfully discharge
the duties of the office
the duties of the office
of council member for the city of Diamond Head,
of the council member for the city of Diamond Head,
upon which I am about to enter.
for which I'm about to enter.
Congratulations. This time on the right. All right, so we will turn those, make copies for us and turn those back into the county clerk's office, and so we are official now. So with that being said, then we're going to start the next part, which we will go through these the resolutions. And I think first, even though it's an informal meeting, we'll call the meeting to order. We have to get a gavel. But I think we don't have official. We will have after tonight. There's a resolution that gives our official output and everything. But I think one of the things that's in there is saying the Pledge of Allegiance. I think we can go ahead and do that if everybody will stand and join us. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, with liberty and justice for all. All right, thank you. Okay. Okay, and all of you have had these resolutions, and we've talked through those and kind of tweaked them so everybody's familiar with them. So I'm not going to read all the details, but we'll discuss in summary what they are about, and then we can, if there's any other discussion. So the first one is establishing the time and location for the city council meetings for the city of Diamond Head. And the meat of it is that the regular meetings of the city council of the city of Diamond Head will be held on the third Thursday of each month at 7 p.m. at the banquet room of the Diamond Head Clubhouse or the fellowship hall of the Diamond Head Community Church if the former is not available. And we'll publish the agenda for the regular meetings minimum of 2 business days prior to the meeting. And special meetings can be called by the mayor as necessary with 2 hours notification to the public and the press. And I did do that for today. I contacted the radio stations in Hot Springs and the Sentinel Record. So that takes care of that requirement. So I've had a motion to accept this resolution, and we can discuss it and vote on it.
Motion to accept.
Second.
Okay, any discussion? Okay, call for a vote then.
Move to approve.
Okay, all those in favor raise your hand. Okay, you can note it was unanimous. Okay, the next is a resolution establishing bank accounts and authorizing credit card for the city of Diamond Head. So it authorizes John Barnhart as treasurer for the city of Diamond Head is authorized to establish 2 accounts at the for approved Arkansas municipal banks. There's a list, and we've gone through those. One account is identified as City Diamond Head Street Fund. The other account's identified as the City of Diamond Head General Fund. There's 2 turnback accounts. One is specifically street account. The other is then more general. And there's other funds that we can go look at as well. So So he will be able to open those. Treasurer's also authorized to establish a petty cash fund with a maximum balance of $100. And treasurer will establish a record-keeping system of reports for the state requirements. And he's also authorized to obtain a credit card in the name of the city of Diamond Head for sundry small purchases. So, any motion to accept this resolution?
Move to accept.
Second.
Okay. Any other discussion?
Is that bad here, Melanie?
Okay. Move to accept. Move to vote.
Move to vote. Second.
Okay. All those in favor, raise your hands. Okay. Again, note unanimous. Okay, and this one's a little longer, so, and definitely still not going to read all of it, but there are details here for conducting the meetings. So this is a resolution establishing the rules for conducting the meetings and establishing a quorum. And so it lists procedural rules for conducting meetings that were adopted from the Arkansas Municipal League procedural rules for municipal officials. And the pattern of the meeting will be call to order, pledge of allegiance, roll call to establish a quorum, approval of minutes of the previous meeting, then any recognitions, ceremonies, proclamations, we'll do at that time. And we'll have a period for public comments. We are asking, and it's in here that, and we'll advertise this, that public questions or comments be provided to the city council no more than 48 hours or no less than 40 hours before the meeting, so we have a chance to look at that. Then there'll be a period of time here where those who put that in will be called upon to either make that comment or ask that question. And they'll have 3 minutes in which to do that, and then we'll respond to that. There'll be reports of boards, standing and special committees, and businesses on the agenda, new and old business, scheduling, announcements, and then adjournment. So that's the pattern that would be followed for each of our monthly meetings. Motion to accept this resolution.
Second.
Okay. Any discussions or any questions, do you? And it is a little bit more, and I know everybody's already reviewed it, but if there's any questions on any parts. It just details out and the precedence of motions.
Move to approve. Second.
Okay. All those in favor, raise your hand. Nope. Unanimous.
Yep.
Okay. A resolution establishing the agenda format for the city council meetings for the city of Diamond Head. And it's on the back. It's a little bit more detailed. That's the general. The last one we did was the general with the detailed discussions. This has got a little bit more on the, but it mirrors that other rollout. It specifically talks about the 3-minute time limit on the public comments. Talks about the reports of both standing and separate special committees, unfinished business, new business, detailed out slightly more. Okay.
Move to accept.
Second.
Okay. Any other discussion? Okay. These two complement each other. So.
May I interrupt you? Who seconded that?
Oh,
Melanie?
Motion to approve.
okay. Motion to approve. Okay. We'll take the vote. Everybody in favor, raise your hand. Okay, unanimous. Okay, this is a resolution establishing the code of conduct for the municipal officials of the city of Diamond Head. And not that we've had any reason to have to do this, but I think it just reminds us of doing things in proper form and decorum. So that's what this really talks about is you know, how we should speak with each other, how we should speak with people that are here making comments and questions, and actually, and the same thing with other people, you know, outside of here. The difference on this resolution too is all these resolutions to be legal have to be signed by the mayor and the recorder treasurer, but because everybody's signing up to this code of conduct, there's a place for all of us to sign on it. So, yes. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, I thought I was loud enough. Do I need this? Okay, sorry about that. I just thought I was loud enough, but okay. Yeah, okay. Any motions to accept?
Move to accept. Second.
Okay. Any other discussion or questions?
Move to approve. Second.
Okay. We'll vote. All those in favor, raise your hand, please. Again, unanimous acceptance.
Can you help me out a little on these, Ralph? When you give these, give me the number on
Oh, I'm
them so
sorry. I will.
It's a little easier for me to keep track.
I will do that. Resolution 2024-006. It's a resolution establishing a temporary purchasing policy for the city of Diamond Head. And this one is, you know, all contracts, regardless of the amount, must be approved by the city council before making any commitments with regard to the contract. This resolution, the mayor is the primary purchasing authority for the city, and the mayor of the city of Diamond Head designates the recorder treasurer, John Barnhart, as being authorized to make purchases up to the amount of $2,000, and any purchases above that specified amount must be approved by the city council. And it says again that the mayor and his or her duly authorized representatives has exclusive authority to make purchases or enter into contracts regarding expenditures of public funds, and that mirrors state law. So, any motions to accept?
Motion to accept.
You got a couple, John.
Pardon me?
She can have it.
A couple.
Well, it's hard to sort you girls out on the end down there.
And then who seconded? Oh, John. Shane. Second.
Oh.
Okay, so any other discussion on this one for temporary purchasing policy?
Move to approve. Second.
Okay. 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 Let's vote. All those in favor, raise your hand. Okay. Unanimous. Okay. This is 2024-007. A resolution establishing a document retention policy for the city of Diamond Head. You know, since we're a public entity, all records are public, must be retained. You know, we're working on setting up a web site that we will be able to put everything out there, all the ordinances, all the resolutions, budget stuff, meeting minutes. I mean, you know, everything that people need to be able to get to will be out there to look at. That'll be one place. We'll also keep records in our office, and so this specifies some of the things that are called out by law that have to be. There'll probably be others that we will have in our plan, but anyway, it says cities of first class, cities of second class, which we are, and incorporated towns may by ordinance declare a policy of record retention and disposal, provided that the city or town complies with specific statutes regarding municipal records. Following records are maintained permanently in either the original or electronic format required by law. Ordinances, city council meeting minutes, resolutions, annual financial audits, and year-end financial statements. And records have to be maintained and made available on request through FOIA, Freedom of Information Act. And all council members will, of course, be familiar with that and be responsible for retaining and producing documents and records as prescribed by law. So,
Motion to accept.
Second.
okay. Any other questions or discussions on that one?
Move to approve. Second.
Okay. All those in favor, raise your hand, please. Okay, unanimous acceptance. This is resolution 2024-008. Is a resolution authorizing the city of Diamond Head to contract for office space. It says the mayor is authorized to negotiate a contract with the Diamond Head Realty for office space. If a contract is not required, month-to-month agreement negotiated by the mayor is sufficient and authorized. All contracts will be approved by the city council before signing. In our discussions so far, that's expected to just be a month-to-month agreement and not require a contract. But it's in here if we have to make a change. So, any motions to accept?
Move to accept. Second.
Okay. Any other discussion? Okay.
Move to approve.
Okay. If you vote for it, raise your right hand, please. Okay, unanimous. So we'll start finishing that up, moving in, and setting office up. This is resolution 2024-009. A resolution authorizing the city of Diamond Head to apply for a state aid city street program grant. One of the things we, there's going to be lots of grants available to us just because we are a city. Of course, we have to go find them and apply for them. We went up and talked to the people in Holiday Island, who's the last city that incorporated before us. The mayor there told us of this particular grant, but it has to be in January. So we'll be acting quickly on that if we pass this approving the application for that grant. So, is there a motion for acceptance?
Motion to accept.
Second.
Okay, any other discussion or questions on this one? And it's actually quite simple. I'm used to big grants and contracts and stuff. This just requires a letter from the mayor. So.
Move to approve.
Okay.
Second.
Okay, all those in favor, raise your hand. Okay, unanimous.
Whoop. Oop.
Get away from me.
Yeah.
Okay, resolution 2024-010. Resolution authorizing the city of Diamond Head to acquire a unique domain name. And so where we're incorporated now, we're going to want to put things out on the website, and then we're going to want to have any email address and other things identified with the city having a specific city name. Right now we're looking at the city of Diamond Head, but if this authorizes us to go ahead, then we'll finish up making that official. But that'll be used then on all of our emails and websites and stuff like that. So, any acceptance?
Move to accept.
Second.
All right. Any other questions or discussion?
Move to approve.
Okay. That's the vote. Everybody that approves raise your right hand. Okay, unanimous. Okay, this is resolution 2024-011. And it's a resolution authorizing the City of Diamond Head to establish a contract with an email provider. The one we just discussed gets the domain name, and we have to have a email provider to work specific addresses for the city. That way, any correspondence we have is kept and maintained and is official and separates from any of our personal addresses, websites and stuff. So, any motion on that?
Move to accept.
Second.
Okay, any other discussion or questions?
Move to approve.
Second.
Okay. All those in favor, raise your right hand. Okay, unanimously approved. Okay, resolution 2024-012 is a resolution authorizing the purchase of web software for the City of Diamond Head, Arkansas. So to get on the website and have our use our domain and have a website and web page developed and so people can access, and we can put things on there that we want to get out to the community and be available. We have to have software to do that with. Luckily, we have 2 people who have volunteered and we've been talking to in Diamond Head that are IT persons, and that's extremely beneficial because I just know how to get me in trouble on the computer most of the time. So one is really good in the software area, the other is more focused on hardware, which is good. So they're helping us move toward this, but one of the things we'll need to do is have this software. So if anybody wants to make a motion to accept.
Motion to accept.
Second.
Okay, any other discussions or questions on that thing?
Move to approve.
Second.
All right, so all in favor of purchasing web software, raise your right hand. Okay, it's passed unanimously. Okay, this is resolution 2024-013. Resolution authorizing us to become a member of the Arkansas Municipal League and payment of related dues, including membership in the Municipal League Defense Program. You know, we've talked about this before, but the Municipal League is kind of a co-op for cities in Arkansas. They've got inroads into the legislature, all the different committees. They can really, and they've got lawyers that can deal with any aspect of municipal government. They were instrumental in aiding the incorporation team and have been beneficial to us in questions and moving forward and what state laws we were going to have to deal with. So this is a plus to actually be able to have an actual membership, so we can then call on them whenever we need to, and they have lots of resources that will be beneficial to us. So if anybody wants to move to accept this resolution.
Move to accept.
Second.
Okay, any other questions or discussion?
Move to approve.
Second.
Okay, any, if you approve, raise your right hand. Okay, unanimous. Okay, resolution 2024-014. Resolution authorizing the rental of a post office box for the City of Diamond Head. Kind of goes without saying, we've got to have a way for official correspondence with outside entities, the state, federal government, individuals, companies, so that comes just into the city. This authorizes John as recorder treasurer of the City of Diamond Head to rent a post office box from the USPS at the current rates dictated by the USPS for the size of post office box needed for the city. So, and he also authorized specific city council members to be allowed to retrieve mail from the post office box. So, any move to accept?
Move to accept.
Second.
Okay, any discussions?
Move to approve.
Second.
Okay. All in favor, raise your right hand. Okay. Unanimous. Okay, resolution 2024-015 is a resolution establishing a social media policy for officials of the city of Diamond Head. This one gets a little long and involved, but it's just to set boundaries and guide us as we use social media. Be sure that anything we're doing on our personal sites is that and not anything of the city, and has statements to be able to say that. And there's also levels of things that we have to be sure we adhere to and do properly. So this is a policy that will help keep us out of issues from our personal versus the city business. So anybody want to move to accept?
Move to accept.
Second.
Okay, any other discussion or questions?
Move to approve.
All right, all those in favor of this resolution, raise your right hand. Unanimously carried. Okay, resolution 2024-016. Resolution establishing the use of digital video conferencing. What we're really wanting to do here is that we expect to conduct our meetings pursuant to the Arkansas statutes for open public meetings, and so we want to be able to broadcast these meetings, and we'll record them to then file away where people can go and view them later. And it also be a recording for public record if there's questions on down the road. So these will be things we'll keep and store. So if anybody wants to move to accept.
Move to accept.
Second.
Okay, any other questions? I will say that it also includes possibility of sound only recording, video recording with sound and picture, and all depending on the situation. So, okay, any other discussion?
Move to approve.
Second.
Okay, all those in favor, raise your right hand. Unanimous. Resolution 2024-017. Resolution authorizing a certified census population count for the U.S. Census Bureau. And the reason we need this is we have to be able to get started the turnback of money that comes to the municipality into our bank account. And working with the Arkansas Treasurer's Office, they require a certified population count for the city of Diamond Head from the U.S. Census Bureau. And so I was in contact with the U.S. Census Bureau, and they require a resolution from the city requesting a certified population count for the city. So that's what this does. So there's a move to accept.
Move to accept.
Second.
Okay, any other discussion?
Move to approve.
All right, all those in favor, raise your right hand. Okay, unanimous. Okay, resolution 2024-018. Resolution establishing a committee to explore for the annexation of the Diamond Head subdivision, Hot Spring County, into the city of Diamond Head, Garland County, Arkansas. So since, we're all familiar with Diamond Head, but the corporation had to just do Garland County. So that leaves right now Hot Springs County not within it, but we want to include it so that all of Diamond Head is under the same city umbrella and can take advantage of the same positive things we'll be able to bring in terms of resources and action. So this establishes an annexation committee to do that. Their job is to, the chair will name the committee members and report that membership to the city council. The committee will recommend to the city council preferred approach to annexation and also identify required actions of the city council to initiate the process. and the chair will report progress and status at each of the monthly meetings. And the mayor is authorized to provide resources required by the committee, including travel reimbursement for mileage. So, any movement to accept?
Move to accept.
Second?
Okay, all those in favor, raise your right hand. Okay. Now, since that is passed, I have another thing that we'd like to be able to do, and that is a motion to appoint Benny Prince as the chairman of that committee. Anybody wants to make that motion?
I'd like to make that motion, please.
Okay, so there's a motion on the floor to name Benny Prince as the chair of the aforenamed annexation committee. Any discussion? Okay.
Move to approve.
Okay, all those in favor, raise your right hand. Okay, unanimous. Make a note of that. Okay, now we have two ordinances which are slightly different. Normally, the ordinances need to be read 3 times, but it's possible to suspend the rules, which needs a 2/3 vote, and then can only have to be read once. So really would be in this form. I move to suspend the rules so that only one reading of an ordinance is required.
I move to suspend.
Second?
Okay. Any discussion on that?
All I need to know is who made the original motion? No, okay.
7:36.
Okay.
I move to
Move
approve.
to- Okay.
Second? Or we all?
All those in favor, raise your right hand. Okay, needed 2/3 votes, unanimous, so passes. Okay, now, unlike the resolutions, the ordinance has to be read word for word. So I will do that now in introducing the ordinance. This is ordinance 2024-001, an ordinance for appointing a city attorney for the city of Diamond Head, Arkansas. Whereas Section 14-42-112 of the Arkansas Code of 2020 annotated provides that cities of the second class may by ordinance establish that the office of city attorney will be appointed. And whereas the city council has determined that it is in the best interest of the city of Diamond Head that the office of city attorney be an appointed office, now be it ordained by the city council of the city of Diamond Head, Arkansas, that Section 1, the qualifications, election, and term of the office of city attorney shall be as provided by state law and effective immediately. The office of the city attorney of the city of Diamond Head, Arkansas shall be an appointed office. The city attorney shall be permitted to engage in private practice of law during his or her term of office. Section 2, the appointment of the city attorney shall be made by the mayor with a majority vote of the members of the city council. Said appointment will begin upon date of approved vote through the remainder of December 2024, and then on an annual basis starting in 2025, running January 1 through December 31st. Section 3, the person so appointed shall have all the duties prescribed by Arkansas law and such other duties as may be prescribed by proper ordinance of the city council. Section 4, the city council recognizes the need for representation and advice regarding legal matters for the city of Diamond Head, Arkansas, and finds that the appointment of a city attorney will best ensure the city a manner in which to provide for continuous and competent representation. The city council finds that this ordinance is required to ensure the health, safety, and welfare of the citizens and government of the city of Diamond Head, Arkansas. Therefore, an emergency is hereby declared to exist, and this ordinance shall be in full force and effect from and after its passage, and posting is required by law. Section 5, Emergency Clause. The council finds that this ordinance for appointing a city attorney must immediately be in effect. The city of Diamond Head was incorporated this year with the city council recorder treasurer, and mayor being elected in the November 5 general election, and the city council being sworn in on this date. In order to conduct city business, ensure state laws are followed, and the people's business conducted, the counsel of the city attorney is immediately necessary. Passed and approved by the City Council of Diamond Head, Arkansas on this date of December 3rd, 2024, and it has the approved and attest signatures of the mayor and recorder treasurer. So, I have a motion to accept this ordinance.
Motion to accept.
Second.
Okay, any other discussion?
Motion to approve.
Okay, all those in favor, raise your right hand. Okay, approved unanimously. Now what has to happen, this has to be posted, and to do that, it can be posted in the primary paper in the area, which will be the Sentinel Record. And so we'll do that, and then it has a time period there before it actually is in effect. So we'll do that, and then it'll be official. Okay, the next ordinance is 2024-002. An ordinance to permit the on-premises sale and consumption of liquor by the drink in the city of Diamond Head, Arkansas. And basically, let me just go ahead and read all that then. Whereas there are restaurants and establishments within the city of Diamond Head which are in need of an ordinance permitting the sale of liquor by the drink in order to obtain the required alcohol beverage control permit to sell liquor by the drink. And since we're new, they've already got that, so this just maintains the status quo. Whereas the ability of those establishments to obtain a permit to sell liquor by the drink will be financially beneficial and will help them be more competitive with similar businesses in other cities in the region. And whereas Arkansas Code ANN 3-9-203 (D)(1) provides that cities of the first and second class may authorize by city ordinance the sale of alcoholic beverages for on-premises consumption. Under this subchapter, if the city is located in a county that is authorized to sell intoxicating liquor. And whereas Garland County has approved such sales in the county, and Diamond Head became a city of the second class on March 1st, 2024, and whereas in order to provide a safe environment for the sale and provision of alcohol, as well as to comply with applicable state law and to promote the orderly operation of business, City Council adopts the following regulations. Now be it ordained by the City Council of the City of Diamond Head, Arkansas, that Section 1, the sale of liquor by the drink at restaurants which meet the definition of a restaurant is found in Title 4, Subtitle B, Section 4.6 of the ABC regulations, and said establishments have obtained the required ABC permit allowing for the sale and consumption of liquor by the drink on premises is hereby authorized within the city limits of the City of Diamond Head, Arkansas. The definitions of the terms of this ordinance shall be consistent with those found in the Arkansas Code ANN 3-1-101, a sequence of the most recent Arkansas Code. Section 2, all such sales shall be permitted 7 days a week between hours of 7 a.m. and midnight, unless more restrictive hours are specified in our Arkansas Code ANN 3-1-101, a sequence of the most recent Arkansas Code. Section 3, the City of Diamond Head recognizes that the sale and consumption of alcohol by the drink is thoroughly regulated by the state of Arkansas, and nothing in this ordinance shall contradict the laws of Arkansas and the most current state code and or the regulations of the ABC. Section 4, Emergency Clause. The Council finds that there is an immediate need for this ordinance to be in place. Before the incorporation of the City of Diamond Head, liquor by the drink was legally available, and with what is now within the city limits. As the City Council has been sworn in as of this date, this ordinance is required to prevent any ambiguity in law and maintain the current status following alcoholic liquor by the drink within the city limits. Passed and approved by the City Council of Diamond Head, Arkansas on this date, December 3rd, 2024. Signatures of approved and attested by the mayor and recorder treasurer. Is there a motion to accept this ordinance?
Motion
to accept. Second.
Okay, any discussion? Okay.
Move to approve.
Okay. All those in favor, raise your right hand. Okay, passed. And it also has to go through the same thing that I mentioned before about the ordinance being published and having a time before it'll go into effect. Okay, that completes the ones that we had prepared to be able to get us started in several directions. I would ask at this time if there's any other business from the City Council. If not, I would entertain a motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn. Second.
All those in favor, raise your right hand. We are adjourned.
Well, it's gonna take a little flushing out, but we can do it.
Here's your $450
Yes, sir.
there, Mr. Treasurer.
Same,
Now
yes,
that
all
you're
that.
accountable.
Why don't you hang on to that
No,
until I can give you a, no, I can't give you a receipt because I don't have
You don't need
anything
to
yet.
give me a receipt.
Yes, I do.
Maybe have
No,
stronger
you don't.
connections.
This
and the
is
city
not my
may
money.
be able to provide
Okay, well,
things of benefit to
we'll
us.
figure
This
it
was-
out.
this
You
was-
and I'll discuss that
This
later.
was money that people gave me to hold on to.
Okay,
Anyway,
great.
Yeah, what I was trying to say is I intend to meet with them.
Well, we certainly need it.
Discuss,
Yeah.
and lots of different
Now
things.
that
Water,
you're-
department
now that
people,
you're
Riviera,
Yeah.
all the ones that affect us around here.
So everybody knows
And
he's
and
got
just
$450.
introduce myself
He's got
and the
$450
fact that we have a
and
city
he's
here now.
accountable for it.
And that there may be things that the city can bring to help, but I gotta understand more about how they're operating now and where there may be things that we can, work together beneficially.
You're gonna have to
But
pay the real
nothing,
estate
we haven't really
office
approached that
$100.
yet.
What's that?
Kind of
I
next.
said, you're gonna have to pay the real estate office $100.
Well,
Benny's got plenty of money too.
I'll take some.
That's, so you're gonna make copies of these and then?
yes, I can.
Yeah. then-
And I will get them in our files.
Yeah.
And
Store that.
I don't want money at this point.
Okay. Thanks,
You know what I
everybody.
mean?
If you
Carry
have
a
any
lot of
questions, you can
ones
catch me.
I should have a receipt of some kind, have somebody sign it, so I should have, but I guess that's not a problem for everybody, but to me it is.
Do we need a resolution to purchase or?
I don't know, to be honest with you. Okay, yes, how are you guys?
Good.
Recording is a tough job. Little bug in
I
your
did,
ear.
yeah,
Is it and hopefully for future meetings, if y'all had mics, and then if you can record the meetings, then later on, oh, good, yeah, that helps a lot.
that's
Yeah.
what I'll use to flesh this out,
Yeah, yeah.
because it certainly is not.
I don't see how you can tell who's doing the second.
Well, I can and I can't, so I'm gonna have to ask a little forgiveness from these two
That's
girls
okay.
down there on the other end, because
okay.
I got names down. and
Actually,
one or the
I'll-
other.
That's where the mics help. because
Yeah,
you-
Or when,
this is
or when
not-
people
more
say
sticky.
that, give their name.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was gonna suggest that when we got done, because we're all brand new and we're all learning.
Everybody's learning.
Yeah.
On mine, we need to put an E on my name.
Uh-oh, okay. Got left off.
Yeah, it got left off. And I've got to reprint ordinance 2 and resolution 2.
Okay.
So don't sign
Well,
the,
let's just take,
let me just
take them out of there,
Okay.
because we're going to sign the rest of them.
Hey, I do have one question to ask you. Roger, we've met a couple of I ended up
Come
closing
up and give me $150, I didn't have anything to give him a receipt, but everything else, I really
and like binders and plastic covers and
That's why
slide stuff in.
appreciate it.
I didn't know if legally, if you guys were interested, if I could legally donate.
Oh, yeah.
Would that fit you in?
No, that's it, yeah.
Okay, not a problem.
Donation's easy thing, yeah.
We'll get that taken care of.
But
I know you're working on it, so.
Y'all are interested, I mean, I've got.
And it might be overkill for right now, but, yeah.
I can give you a phone number.
Yeah.
Okay, so who wants to
I'll
sign?
have the quick here and even in a little walk.
And what's your name again?
Roger, Sam.
Sam.
Yes, we do, but, they.
Now, you and I both went to
we have to
UTA.
sign the
Yeah.
ethics one.
Let's,
Okay.
It's like 501. 960-05-1011.
You go ahead, you can find it fast. I'm just gonna let that thing
Physics
record for a while until we
for
get
medical
anything done.
radiology.
Hey, that, you know, do you remember Jim Geyser? You know, okay, he did that too. He went and got a PhD, and then that's basically what he did was.
I should go do my dissertation. Mine's down, but I did everything but the dissertation.
You know, I did think about it a good bit. Took a lot of extra classes, but you know, you got to do that or not work. I mean, you can't do both.
Can't do both.
And so I just went. You know, it was just a personal thing, and I just went. No, you know, I'm good.
Yeah, that's why I was. I thought I'm good. But yeah, from time to time, I mean, I've got stuff, and I've got a copier that I'm trying to figure out what to do with that I bought.
Oh, well, I didn't know if it
There's
was.
there's one there too if you want it. It's a
really?
good
Big
pen.
Copier.
Yeah.
It's about
Yes, everybody
it's
has to
professional
sign
copy.
that.
Right now,
Yeah, use his.
you know, the Diamond really down there has a couple offices, and I think we're going to take one of those. It ain't very big, but we can.
Yeah, but at least it's a
we
good
can
ways to
start.
work.
Yeah, that's right.
But anyway, it's there and volunteer if you
Okay,
guys.
I'll give you a call, and we'll see about when we can get together and look at what we can do.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
need
the
to.
copier's in Little Rock. I think.
Yeah, but that's probably more than we need right now. Yeah, but
That's the only one.
You have a good one. and
That's
Thank
the
you.
All right.
only one
Thank
we
you.
have to sign tonight.
man.
Yes.
Well,
Thanks for stepping up. How you doing?
Jerry Fritz.
I've met you
More than
before,
you
Gary.
think.
Right, probably in the same room.
Probably.
Well, you know, somebody had to do it.
Somebody
So,
did too.
Well, that's
We appreciate it.
that's the only reason we're here.
yeah, that's right. That's right.
Because
We're hoping to be one
Been there,
third.
understand that.
We'll try to get everything stood up, get some stuff going. and-
Well,
Gotta get started somewhere.
That's right.
Gotta have somebody to cuss at.
We'd be happy otherwise.
All right, thanks. So if we got the other oaths of office.
Okay,
She's working on it. We gotta let
Okay.
get her organization here done. Okay.
Okay, so,
Or what?
Oh, Melanie has
Melanie
not.
has to sign.
Right.
Everything.
Melanie, looks like Melanie's.
Yeah, that would be good. And what we gotta do, because I've had two other people contact me. And so what we'll need to, you know, we got that committee, so now will be the time to start looking at that. And I put on that committee all the council members, because that's the one that's gonna decide.
I'd
So-
like to look at the other names.
So
but who
there's
would
only
be-
two that you
Oh, I know,
don't
I'm
have.
saying, but I think we've gotta have a process.
Yeah, but that's not a huge problem, I don't
No,
think, on
no,
that.
For selection.
Yeah,
just
so
get it
probably we'll
done.
need a resume
This
for
part.
each one of them, so you got something to prepare, and then, you know,
Is
but.
there anything else I need to sign before I
Yes,
put my
you need to
gloves back on?
sign.
I did.
She just
Good,
got,
good.
we got her.
So I think we've all signed.
Okay, then I gotta sign it and Ralph's gotta sign it.
Ralph has to sign.
What about all the other resolutions?
Right here.
That's right there. This is the,
Yep, I know what that is, yep.
Where was I? Now I lost my
But
place.
I need the other oaths of office to sign too. Oh,
Ralph, do you
Oh,
have
okay.
anything else?
I stuck them away so they wouldn't get messed up.
Thanks. Oh, I was just gonna say. Yeah, well, I handed them to you and I didn't even think about it. I had to
I
sign
stuck them back in there so they wouldn't get messed up
Yeah.
or mixed up. And I think that's all of them. May even have a blank piece of paper. There you go anyway.
All right.
Started.
But we gotta redo Patty's. I can re-sign it and then get with her and then get it to you.
Yeah,
'cause
it shouldn't be a huge problem.
No. I'll take that with me and do that. And then after I get it signed with her and
Okay.
We're not rushing you or anything. Seriously, I'm not. I'm not gonna.
Oh, I'm used to that, Cindy. Okay.
Okay,
This is
so there are those.
how's Chris?
that one there.
She's doing good, how are you?
We'll get these back in my box here. So
Yes, did you?
I'll make copies of them before I take them to the clerk, just to be sure.
Stay, we did all that, y'all do anything special?
Okay, and this one can go in the done pile, so.
Yeah, I guess we gotta sign the,
Yeah, we got the whole batch of them here.
yes. Let me just go ahead and,
Why don't we just make a, oh yeah, there's one on the back of it too.
Yeah,
But yeah, I just go five houses. So
Hey, that works.
Yeah.
That works.
Really easy.
Thanks a lot, Chris.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome.
Appreciate
I was
it.
thinking, what do you want me to do? Wait for further instructions?
Yeah, probably, because he's the one that's going to have to keep up with that. We'll eventually put it on the website when we get to finish setting it up.
Right,
We got to
but I
finish
know
setting that stuff
everybody
up.
would say, are you going to record it? Are you going to
Yeah,
record it?
yeah,
So they're
yeah,
going to be
yeah.
expecting it
Right.
and stuff.
And we're going to
so-
be working on I mean, that works, but we're going to be working on a system just for that,
Right.
for us, so. Yeah.
Because we're all, realistically kind of searching in the dark most of the time.
Right. But I just didn't know.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we
Yeah,
just
I
need to have
understand.
it right now, and
Hey,
as soon as we
yeah,
put it on the
you got it
website, that's what we'll do.
Can you get them on a memory stick or not? Flash drive?
I can.
You think that would be probably one way to save it for the time being? That can go any place, really.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just because I know I'm going to get the emails, saying what.
Well, and frankly, if they want a flash drive of it, they should pay for the flash drive if they keep it.
Yeah. But you don't want me to send it out to the email list or anything
Well,
like that?
we can do that.
A link to it is what it would be.
If you did a link, that'd be all right. Yeah. 'Cause
Okay.
you can't-
Yeah,
I know
'cause it's too big to-
right.
Do
Yeah.
all that.
Yeah,
so.
but a link would be fine.
Just a minute,
Okay.
Ralph. I'm catching
And then
up
when
here. I'm
you
talking.
get the
I'm
website
That's all right.
all
There's no rush.
done,
Yeah.
I'll go from
Okay,
there.
can I just add an
I'll
E
put
to
the
that?
link out to it.
That's fine by me. If you didn't want to just if you didn't want to reprint it, I mean, I think that's fine.
Let's put your initials beside it, and
All
we'll
right.
be in business.
Yeah, there you go. Do that.
Patty and John, thank you for all the work that y'all have
Oh
done.
yeah, I mean,
you're
you've been a
welcome so
godsend.
I haven't done as much as I'd like to,
No
but I'm somewhat
It's
hindered by my.
once you get in that
Mode.
it's like, oh, that just came right
Well-
back real fast.
So you can go ahead. We won't reprint it. We can go ahead. I'll just sign it. And we can add it to the.
Yeah. It's one of those things where I had that computer was screwed up for 2.5 weeks. I couldn't get anything done there for a while. Where it just absolutely.
Patty told me that you took it to the Geek Squad, and that's what I used to always do, is just take it and say, fix it, whatever.
Well, when they told me what it was going to cost, and I decided to go ahead and buy their membership because it was $25 less than what they were going to charge me otherwise. So I guess we can get things fixed for a year anyway.
So now, yeah.
Yeah, I know. Well, when I got my new one, it was like, called a friend of mine who, the one that, said this is the one you buy.
Right.
He drove from Cabot and
Set it all up for
set
you.
it all up for me, he goes, now when you mess it up, you can call me and I know exactly how to get you.
Yeah, that's,
Well-
that's worth a lot.
Really, I mean, I've just known him since he was stuck.